Hey everyone, for today's video I thought I'd wear my good old Kmart shirt. They just said today on the news the last Kmart remotely near me in New Jersey has closed, meaning there's only 3 left in the country. Well, that's kind of sad. Anyways, today we're going to be opening up this Hershey's cocoa powder for baking, for hot chocolate. We're going to see what it looks like inside. The top of it may be a challenge to open that. I'm going to have to get a screwdriver and maybe pry it a lot. It looks extremely rusted. Might even have to use some penetrating oil. And I'm not serious, that's just a bad joke. But anyways, this right here is from sometime in the 1980s. It's in rough shape. You can tell it's been banged a lot many years, just banging around someone's house. There's so many scratches around the outside of this can. It's pretty rusty, meaning it probably was in someone's garage. Maybe the person I bought it from found it inside an abandoned building. It has taken a beating to the elements. I do not believe this to have just been in someone's pantry, in their cabinet. It wasn't. It's just impossible. It's too badly beaten. But when I go and shake it, it sounds like a rubber ball banging around inside there. I believe moisture has got inside this can. It all got stuck together, then it shrunk. So I think I'm going to have to get a spoon and probably chisel this out to try to even make hot chocolate. I'm definitely going to try to make hot chocolate with it. Let's see what the instructions say. It says, for your favorite hot chocolate, 1/4 cup plus 1 tablespoon Hershey's cocoa, 1/2 cup sugar with a dash of salt, 1/3 cup hot water, 1 quart of milk, and 3/4 teaspoon vanilla. I might not follow these instructions exactly. I may just do warm milk, try mixing it in to see how it is. That's usually how I make it at home. I don't usually go through all this stuff to make it. I don't even have vanilla in the house. But I'll be able to tell if it's expired or not as soon as I mix it up into some milk. We'll definitely give that a try. Alright, I'm going to give you guys a close-up look if anyone wants to pause and read anything this old container says before we start opening it. Make sure everything focuses in nicely. Alright, let's try to get this thing open with these tools here. It might be simple. Yeah, it's going to be simple. Wow. Did not expect it to be that easy. Can you see the dust floating all over the air from doing that? I thought this was going to give me a lot of trouble. That's why I brought this tool out. I thought we may have had to use it. Guess not. Close-up look of the contents. See that? There is fine powder around the giant block. But yes, like before I even opened it, I knew it was a big, hard block. See that? I am putting so much force on that, but yet I can't get my finger to go into it. What does it smell like? What the? I bet this is going to taste so bad. Unless, no, it's got to be sweetened already. It smells like potting soil. It smells like dirt. Let's give my finger a lick, see if any good result. What the? Blech. It legit tastes like dirt. Has anyone ever accidentally touched their mouth when doing gardening or planting something, it smells and tastes just like dirt. Alrighty then. We're going to still try making this really gross hot chocolate. Today for today's hot chocolate, I got a nice mug, and I'm going to use some of my shelf-stable milk. This comes from Dollar Tree. You can get it there for $1.25. I think this is a great prepper food. It's got a decent shelf life. See that? Goes for about 1 year. Today is actually May 2nd, 2022. I've had this sitting around for a little bit. And notice how it says Best Buy. You could probably get it maybe a few more months out of it. Wouldn't push my luck. It is milk, after all. Wouldn't drink this after a couple years. But it's definitely a great shelf-stable thing in case your power goes out or you're just trying to prep for the worst. And if you're allergic to milk or lactose intolerant, Dollar Store also has almond milk. I love using this stuff. It actually has a nice taste. I bring it on road trips, camping trips. It's great. All right. Open it up. Yeah, I know. I'm actually supposed to pour it this way. It's a lot easier. Let's go microwave this thing. Let's put it in there for 1.5 minutes. No, let's put in 2 minutes. There we go. Pretty little nifty microwave. Found that thing on the side of the road about 6 months ago. It's more powerful than the one I have in the kitchen. It's great to have down here in the basement when I need to heat something up. I bet this is going to be repulsive. Oh, it actually chips away better than I thought it was gonna. Look at those big hard chunks. How much you think I need in this 1 cup? Yeah, who knows what could have got in this? I think that's enough for a cup of hot chocolate. What do you think? Definitely. It smells like I'm doing gardening work. No joke. This thing's so rusty, it kind of broke right there just by hitting it. Is this going to mix in at all? This milk is really hot. I can't keep my hand on the side of it for more than a few seconds. But yet, doesn't look like any mixing is occurring. Let's give this time. You guys can enjoy a quick time lapse while I'm stirring for a few minutes. Okay, after a few minutes of stirring this stuff, it actually's starting to look like hot chocolate, right? It's having trouble mixing. It's not completely mixed in yet. But now if I go up and take a sniff, it still smells like dirt. It smells like dirt and milk. It's disgusting. For a better comparison, I have brought in this tree. We're going to compare the smell of dirt to this chocolate. Okay? I don't even know how it's possible. This smells more earthy than this. I bet it's going to taste so bad. All right. We got to give it a little taste. I'm not liking it, but I've got to know. Can't say it tastes bad. Dirt doesn't taste good, but it also doesn't taste bad. It's not bad, but it's definitely not something I'm going to ever take another sip of. This is going right down the drain. There we go. For a brief couple of seconds, our drain had become clogged. But I think the boiling water coming out of the tap, which is about 140 degrees Fahrenheit, it melted through this stuff like nothing. And I bet the septic bacteria is also going to find this very unsatisfying. All right, I'm trying this again to try to avoid all the comments saying how stupid I am that I'm supposed to add sugar because this is unsweetened. I already knew it wouldn't make a difference. This is probably not going to do anything. Adding a ton of it. And we're going to mix it up. This is nice and hot milk. I'm going to mix this together for a minute. And we'll check back once I'm done mixing it a bit. Alright, about 2 minutes later, I mixed it a bunch. The sugar is definitely dissolved. The expired cocoa powder is definitely more dissolved. And let's give this a taste. That was a ton of sugar. Didn't make a difference. Still gross. Of course it tastes super duper sweet, but it's not chocolate. It's just sweet milk. That's it. All the sugar I can say did is sweeten the milk and maybe hide and mask the awful chocolate taste. But in no sense of the imagination does this taste like chocolate. It is so gross. Well, that was gross. I hope today's video was interesting, everybody. Thanks for watching, and leave a comment of what you thought.